Hey guys, welcome back to Ceramic Pro's video series, Detailing 101. This episode is going to be all about detailing the interior of this Ford Raptor. First things first is we're going to go over how to vacuum the interior. The first process of vacuuming the interior is actually remove the interior carpets. You can see this truck actually has WeatherTech carpets, so it makes it pretty easy. When we get into the vacuuming phase though, I want to teach you one simple trick. When you're using an industrial vacuum hose, either hold it between your legs or hold it over your shoulder. If you don't, you can actually scratch the paint with that hose. Next, I'm going to introduce you to the tools. So, first things first that we do before we start vacuuming actually is we use a compressed air gun. So, the one that we choose during the vacuuming process is one like this with a long tip and shoots direct hard air. Why this one? So, it shoots a lot of pressure because of how fine the tip is, and we're able to really blow all the debris out from all the hidden areas or that's trapped in between cracks and crevices in the seats. So why are we using compressed air? So the reason is we want to really work from the top down of the vehicle. We want to shoot all of the loose debris that's up high, down low. So start with the plastics, do the seats, and then do the carpets, the cracks around the carpets, and then actually push the debris from the back of the vehicle to the front, making it easier to vacuum. The next thing I do is actually move the seat forward or backward depending on where I'm going to start vacuuming. In this case, I would push it back and begin vacuuming in the front of the vehicle. Now I'll tell you about the attachments. So attachments can really make or break your project. We have 3 attachments here. We basically have a carpet tool, your beginning crevice tool, and then your, advanced crevice tool. So your carpet tool can actually be used on carpet, could be used on fabric seats, could be used on leather seats too. The advantage of this is you have bristles. The bristles actually loosen the dirt so it can suck it up. So if you have a sensitive leather seat, say, the bristles might be a great option. And on carpets, it allows you to rub and, like I said, loosen the dirt and suck it up. The disadvantage of this tool though is, number 1, it's very difficult to get into crevices. And number 2, because of the bristles, you actually lose suction because there's air going around, the entry hole. So that brings you to the first crevice attachment. And here, we call this kind of the digger tool. And why is it called a digger tool? It's because you can actually dig sand out of the carpet, dig entry-level stains, maybe even gum. And let me teach you a little bit about this tool. Any professional will know where this came from. When you buy it from the store, it has this really hard edge that can scratch the crap out of the interior of an automobile. So we actually take it outside to the asphalt and just gently rub it until it gets this nice smooth edge. There's a couple advantages to the smooth edge. Number 1, it won't scratch. And number 2, it actually allows you to, when you're looking at carpet, push directly down and it causes a full suction. So you're getting full suction, full power of the vacuum to suck up the dirt and debris. So this is also great on carpets. We will use it on leather too sometimes, but you have to rub gently if you're using it on leather. And lastly, you have a crevice tool. So the crevice tool is long and straight. It's that way for a reason. So it's designed to fit in between seats or in hard to reach areas. So when you're looking in between the seat, you can see it doesn't have any curves, it doesn't have any bends, so it really can only access what it can reach. And that takes me back to why the first step of the air compressor tool is so important. This is pretty limited. For you guys who don't have air compressors, you're going to need one. For you guys who do have air compressors, you might find you use it a lot less than you'd think. And lastly, I like to always have a soft bristle brush with me at all times because you're going to find things, especially in leather cars, that are just sort of trapped. And you could go back for it later during the cleaning phase, or you could just loosen it up and be able to vacuum it out. So always keep one of these handy in your pocket. You will find you'll use it a lot during the whole process. So that's the tools that is needed to vacuum the interior of the vehicle. All right, so the last step of vacuuming the interior is actually to vacuum the floor mats that we took out. You can see all this loose debris here that's trapped on these floor mats. And really, when it comes down to it, that is the point of vacuuming, is to get all of the loose debris out of the vehicle. If you see a little bit of debris left over and you're doing this at home, don't be scared, because we're going to teach you on the next video how to really detail the interior of this car. So stay tuned for the next video about plastics, leathers, and the right tools and right products to get a perfect professional result.